I mean, I like them all, but like this one is pretty special. It's a 1977 custom Les Paul in white. It's a little yellow now, but this guitar plays like a fucking dream. It's probably my most recent Les Paul purchase. And I don't know, no guitar I have plays this well. The action on it's perfect, the neck's great. It's got a nitro Hemi lace pickup in it, which makes it sound really good. I like that. It's a 1982 wine burst, very heavy. This one has Emg pickups in it, which are, you know.
There's the 81 and the 85?
What are these ones? I can't remember which ones these are. I think they are 81, 85s. Pretty sure that's what's in here. Because I have EMGs. Well, actually they're not out now. I have different guitars, some for Europe, some for home. Those are 81, 85s. The other guitar I was thinking of is a white 84V that I just bought, and that's got some kind of like brand new, I don't know what they're called. I don't think they have a name yet, the EMGs. They sound really, really good. These sound great too. It's just a good guitar right there. This one I use for all the tunings in D standard. This one is, the red one is the backup to that one. This is a 1987 pewter, sparkle pewter Les Paul that a friend of mine pawned to me. It's mine until if he ever wants to buy it back. I hope he doesn't want to buy it back because I really like it. I've become very attached to it. I've always liked it, even when he owned it. I was like, man, it's a great guitar. Hopefully sell it to me someday. But this has another lace nitro Hemi in it pickup. This is the guitar used for drop C tunings. Great action. I mean, the fret probably needs a fret job pretty soon, but it's this is a great guitar. This is a beauty right here. A little scuffed up, dinged up, but
do you have any of the Explorers with you for the drop A tunings?
Well, no, but I do have this. This is the James Hetfield signature ESP with James Hetfield pickups in it, and yeah, the body shape. It's kind of like an Explorer. Great guitar. I've only played it. I just got it from ESP. Played it once or twice. Plays great. It's got a coated neck. You can see the neck is very shiny, which kind of threw me at first. I was like, what's up with the neck? But this guitar sounds fucking awesome and plays really well too. Shape I gotta get used to. Yeah? Because I'm so used to playing Explorers. Yeah, it's got these, the snake head, you know. Yeah, but you know. Alright. It's not really how it looks, how it sounds, right? You want to look at the amps first? This is a Marshall JCM 800 reissue. Lead series. Fuck my crap. Yeah, this is your standard JCM 800 reissue. It sounds, it's got a great Marshall tone. I've got the preamp right around 6-ish. To give it, it's got when the distortion pedal's not on, it's got a good bite to it to do some clean stuff. The mids really come out. This right here is the Kerry King JCM 800, which has KT88's tubes in it. It's got a little more metal sound to it, a little more scoop mids. Just a little more metal sounding, really. It's very metal. This is more rock. This kind of has the lower bass undertones going on.
And do you blend them live?
Yeah,
or,
this goes through the Marshall stack over here, and this goes through the orange stack that I have over here. I'll show you next. So yeah, we blend the two, mic on each cabinet to blend the tones. This is the more metal, orange here. And Marshall has 20 watt, I think the GH12 Celestians. I replaced all those myself. I think those are vintage 30s. That's just a rental, but back at home I use Orange and Marshall as well. And Mills cabinets. And, I've got a lot of stuff to choose from at home. I mix it up a lot, but mostly this is like my standard rig that I know what it's going to sound like when I break it out. I haven't really fine-tuned it as much over here because obviously I don't live here, so I don't have access to my stuff all the time to go through each and every little thing, but it's pretty much almost an exact replica of what I have at home.
Alright.
Yeah.
And the TC Electronic, because
I don't have that with me right now.
No?
I usually use the G system, the TC Electronics.
Yeah.
I don't have it with me now because I own two of them, one for the States and one's supposed to live over here. Last tour, we took it to Australia and it had to go back to the States, just whatever red tape of shipping items around. So I didn't get a chance to bring it out. I was going to carry it out with me, but you know what? It's a really heavy unit. It's a great unit, but it was too heavy to bring on this particular tour because the first 4 days of the tour were fly days every day with everything we came from the States with. And the way the airlines are right now, they're really kicking out.
Okay, so what do you have on your pedalboard right now?
Pretty much the same pedals that I use with the TC. They're not as easy to access. This is the hard wire valve distortion, which in my opinion, compared to a lot of the tube screamers and the real tube distortion pedals that I've used with an actual 12AX7 in it, that sounds pretty fucking close with lots of headroom. It's just just put the distortion level. It's only on about 2 or 3, so it's very low. But mixed with the Marshalls, you don't want to oversaturate. I don't with too much distortion. Then you kind of lose clarity of what you're doing. When you're trying to pick intricate parts, you want to be people out there to hear it. And I've learned that less distortion is more sound. You can really hear the guitar rather than that muddying up your sound. So it's a complex blend of the bias between that and the Marshall. It's my ears, I guess. This is a super octave pedal, which I really only use for. I use it a little bit here and there, curl the burl, bedazzle fingernails. Comes in handy a little bit. This is the Micro Digital Delay 3 by Gaia, which I don't think they make these anymore, and it's just a really small pedal that really delivers a great sounding delay. It's got a switch here for short, medium, and long, which I put it in the middle and just use. This is my delay time. It's songs like Stargasm, Creature Lives. Got a lot of delayed, open sound going on. Lots of reverb and delay kind of sound coming out front. Trying to replicate it, as well as best I can in the live setting. And this pedal works really well for that. Korg tuner, nice sturdy box, that tells me what tuning I'm in. And next we have the Jam Man stereo looper, which I have never actually plugged my guitar into it, only to make samples. I use it for running samples live. So some songs have little phrases and things that we did on the record that we can't. We just sample it and put it in there. So when I'm playing it, I have to just trigger it, and Braun plays along to it. A little bit of cheating, I guess, but not really. I don't know. Because the parts that I use it for is just like a robot voice that Braun sings, and it's just easier to do it that way. But still, I have to hit it at the exact moment, and he has to play perfectly to it, so he has to hear it well. And you bank up and down. You have all these different presets. Right now, 1 through 99. Go up and down and hit it to fire it off, that's to stop it. Put it on a loop, or you put it on, you know, like our opening samples, and you know, we like to keep you know, some kind of noise or ambiance going on stage in between songs, rather than playing a song and end and then just stand there and, okay, here's the next song and play. You know, to me, it just seems kind of amateur. I like the show to flow and just continuity, just going throughout the whole thing of just a constant movement, you know. So that's what that's for. I haven't quite figured out anything to do with my guitar into it yet. And these are just junction boxes for a DI. Pedal power, it's a noise suppressor, which, you know, keeps the hums and the noises down a little bit. That just stays on always.
And do you squeeze it to the max? Or,
I think it is pretty much maxed out.
All right.
Yeah. These amps get loud up here, but that keeps them quiet.
Oh yeah.
That's about it, really. Pretty simple.
All right. Thanks, man. Awesome.
Yeah.